Katanat Public Health Engineering kalapanlong ya ke Jingrakhe ya ke Singgerpang jong ke Jingkongsan jong ke Hak pertai ya ke bag pertai baru kawai Kelarkhe mentak sengi kablatip kum kawal watade ya ke program mentak sengi lapanlong House of Sotham Auditorium ya ke Jingrakhe lapanlong mentak sengi Konrad Kongkal sangma ubari Menteri Rangbah ke Jelau lawan Wanpoi kum Kongsan Haka jingidon lang jong giwe-giwe ki Menteri Sarkar ki bakantup yoma kumingwan amban ubari Menteri beripe ya keteran water resources Bad Menteri Ketenan PHC Umar Kui Sangma Bad Kiwai-Kiwai
regards to the importance of today's program and also the importance of water and also the importance of how we need to plan for the future in order to ensure that we are able to adapt and be able to augment and plan out for the future scenarios that in all probability we will face when it comes to the water crisis. The presentation that was given by Dr. Shakil Ahmed has been very, very detailed, and he has been able to connect all the different dots and present the past, the present and the future scenario to all of us to help us realize how important it is for us to plan things. In the presentation, I was noticing, and I'm sure all of you noticed, that we receive almost 63 billion cubic meters of rainfall every year. And out of these 63 billion cubic meters, roughly about 31 flows down to Bangladesh and about 31 billion cubic meters flows down to Brahmaputra. And hence we are at the end of the day left with about 1.5 to 2 billion cubic meters of water which we end up utilizing for our different needs. And hence, as was mentioned, as a state and as the people of Meghalaya, we are indeed blessed that we are one of the few states that receives water abundantly, more than what we require. In fact, if you look at the whole requirement projections that are there for the next 50 years, Meghalaya can add 6% to the requirement of the entire nation. That's how much water we get. And therefore, the crux of the matter, the problem is really, at the end of the day, on how we manage things. And we have seen that in the last 50 years, we have, to some extent, not been as efficient as we should have been, or could have been, in order to ensure that we are able to manage the water that we are blessed with in a much more efficient manner. And that is the precise reason why we are all here today. And that's also precisely the reason why we are having and observing the World Water Day. It is also the reason why we are seeing all the different departments come together. Departments that are dealing with water. Because as was mentioned by Dr. Shakil, that we have many departments that are implementing different projects, programs, schemes. But at the end of the day, we end up being very scheme-based or scheme-oriented departments. And in the process of implementing schemes, in the process of ensuring that we are able to submit the utilization certificates on time, sometimes we lose track of the purpose or the final goal or objective that we are all here for. And hence I always, in many of my speeches, I tell our departments and officials that it is important to remind ourselves constantly of what is the actual purpose at the end of the day. I asked the departments of irrigation once. This is when I was a member of parliament. I asked them in a meeting, I was having a Trisha meeting, and I asked them that, how do you judge the success of the schemes that you're implementing? And the irrigation department officials told me, sir, by the length of the canals that we are constructing. That is how we are able to judge the success. And I told him, no, that's wrong.
A different theme is chosen to highlight the pressing water-related issue of the time. The theme for the Water Day is accelerating change. The theme focuses on the need to accelerate action and innovation to address the growing water challenges and achieve water-related sustainable development goals. The theme emphasizes the need to move beyond incremental changes and take transformative steps to ensure the sustainable management of water resources. The global challenge of the water crisis affects people, ecosystem, and economies today. More than 2 billion people lack access to safe drinking water, and many people face water scarcity.